everyone, and how are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's having a super fantastic, fantabulous type of day today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Gabe, and welcome to your favorite glowy and HOEY channel that you never knew that you had. My name is Gabe, this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and we are so glad to have you here. When I say we, I mean you as in me as in you, because this is your channel as much as it is mine, and we are so glad you're here. So, pull up a chair, grab yourself a little snack, grab a little cup of coffee, a little glass of wine, a little cup of tea, whatever it may be, a little cup of tea, a little sweet tea, go down here in the South, with a little sweet tea. So anyway, pull up a chair, and let's talk about some April favorites, okay? You're trying to make sure that I'm getting any lipstick on my teeth. If I do later on, please let me know down in the comments. But if you do, if I get any on my teeth, I hope I don't. But you guys, we're trying to do lipstick product out. So anyway, can you believe it, guys? The month of April is over. May has already started. This year is just flying by like crazy. Mother's Day is upon us. So happy Mother's Day to all my mothers, daughters, sisters, aunties, grandmothers, best friends, all of the women. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. I hope you have a really, really wonderful one, and you have a really good time with your family, your friends, wherever it may be, or whoever it may be with. I hope your day is wonderful. So I hope that goes great. So we are, I'm a little behind. I'm getting into my maze. And if you guys are new to my channel, I was gone a little bit majority of April, so I really didn't get to post a lot, or I posted, but I didn't really get to do any videos. But there was quite a few things that I did try. There is a lot of skincare that I have here. I have a lot of body, some new things and some older things. So I'm excited to get into them. There's not many makeup products in this one. You will be seeing these again in my skincare video. I will be doing a skincare video where I show you my day and my night routine with skincare products that I've been currently using and really loving. For those of you that are new to my channel, or if you've just tuned in and you don't know anything about me, I am a makeup artist. I do work for Dewey Cosmetics. I do work for Dewey Beauty, as well as Lancome. I've worked for Lancome for almost 25 years. Dewey, I've worked off and on for about almost close to, I'd say about 10. I've worked off and on for them throughout the years. So yeah, I've worked for them quite a bit. So there's quite a few products in here that are theirs. It's not because, I do get gratis on a lot of these, so I do get to try them, but they are newer products. So I thought they'd be kind of interesting to you guys. And then there's some older products in here as well. So let's get started, shall we? So let's start off first with the most impressive product. We're going to start off with a bang, with the most impressive product. And you guys are going to laugh when I tell you this. You're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. So I have been wanting to really try this serum for a very, very long time. And this is the L'Oreal Midnight Serum. I've been really wanting to try it for a very long time. I ran out of some of my other serums. I was using some of the Good Recipe. Is that the name of it? Glow Recipe. I was using a couple of Good Recipe. Glow Recipe and a couple of the other ones I had, and I was trying to use those up or whatever. Well, I ran out of a really good night serum, and I have my Dior serums, and I have some, I still have a little bit of my Chanel left. I'm almost done with my Chanel. But I needed a really good night serum, but I didn't want to pay the full price tag for it. And I've always wanted to try this, and I've heard so many good things about it. So I went on to, I checked out around prices, who was having a sale, Target, Walmart, wherever, because this serum can run around anywhere between the $25 mark all the way up to like the $45 mark, depending on where you get it. So I got on my Amazon, and I think it was about $30 on Amazon. And guys, let me tell you, third night, I noticed a big difference in my skin using this product. For some reason, this serum just works so wonderful on me. It is like a beautiful, thick, rich, it's like a very luxurious type serum. You can see how thick it is. It's a very thick serum. It reminds me a lot of Advanced Night Repair. It does have that feeling of Advanced Night Repair. It doesn't have all the ingredients that Advanced Night Repair has in it, but it just, the feeling of the serum reminds me of the Advanced Night Repair logo. This is a little bit thicker, but look how beautiful it makes your skin look. It almost has like a little bit of like, you can't really see it, but it feels like it almost has like a little bit of a gold nectar type feel to it. Like it just makes your skin look really juicy, and it makes it feel really luxuriously. It's a beautiful smoothing, hydrating serum that feels really, really good on the skin. Not only that, but it actually helps with cell turnover. It helps with, you know, with lines and wrinkles. You know, this is like one of the #1 serums in the world, you know, which I thought was really interesting to find out about. This serum has 5 stars down, I mean, for the most part, on most websites. I went on the L'Oreal website and looked and seen on Amazon, everybody loves this serum. It is a really, really good serum. So if you've never really checked it out, if you were looking for a really good serum, you know, use, you know, I've even used this during the day and it's worked really nicely. Of course, you know, it says night, but you can use it day or night. But it is a really good serum. If you're looking for a really good serum, but you don't want to break the bank, I'm not going to say that it's not expensive, because it is. I mean, it's still up there for a L'Oreal, you know, product, but some of their products them and Olay run up to around, you know, some of them $40 now. But I mean, but it is a really beautiful product. You know, it feels luxurious. It feels heavenly on the skin. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new night serum, but you don't want to really spend the full money for some of the other serums that I'm going to recommend that, you know, or talk to you about that may be a little bit too pricey. This may be one that you may really, really enjoy. So I do recommend this one. Up next, we're going to talk about a tried and true, and this is one that you will also be seeing in my skincare video, as well as this one. You'll probably be seeing this again, so just keep that in mind. But this is the Genifique My Lancome. I love this product. I cannot tell you. I'm already getting down on this one already. I mean, I always keep another bottle on hand. This product, I use it day and night. It just makes such a big difference in my skin, hydration wise, clarity wise, pore wise. I mean, it just makes my skin feel really clear. These two together work so good. This works underneath anything though. So if you can use any kind of a serum that you want to, it doesn't matter what it is. Genifique doesn't really have a smell to me. I mean, some people say that it kind of smells like it's got a little bit of a masculine kind of smell to it. I don't smell it. Maybe it's because I've been using it for so long, but I just really love this because it has a bifidius extract in it, and it actually also helps with, you know, has a probiotic in it. So it just makes the skin look more healthier, more resilient, more radiant. You know, it's a really good serum. And I know that I work for the company, and I mean, you know, and I'm not being, you know, maybe a little biased, maybe, I don't know, but I just love this serum. It is such a good serum. When I'll go without this serum, I can really tell a big difference in my skin, and I just love this serum to death, and nobody can tell me any different. I've been using it for many years. As they've changed it and they've advanced it, I just love it. It's just a great serum. Can't go without this one. So this is a definite, but you will be seeing this one again in my other video whenever I get ready to do that, but I did want to mention that one. And so let's take a break from the serums, because I do have another one. Let's go to an SPF. So I'm going to just tell you guys, I love this Fenty Skin SPF 30. I got this at the Sephora sale. I got my 20%. I used my, you know, my rouge on it, you know, whenever the Sephora had their sale, their spring sale. I love this product. I ran out of it. I don't know, it must have been maybe the end of or beginning of 2021. And I ran out of it, and I just loved it. Maybe right before I started my channel, I ran out of it. Absolutely love this product. But then I've had some other ones, some other sunscreens that I've been using. There's another one by Dior that I do love too. It's the Dream Skin. I love that one with the SPF 50 in it. These are the 2 sunscreens that I can use that don't aggravate me. For some reason, a lot of sunscreens really aggravate me. They irritate me. They make me itch. They get in my eyes. It makes my eyes water all day long. I don't know. There's just so many sunscreens. I mean, I love the Super Goop. I love the way it feels, especially the glowy one, the SPF 41. But the bad thing about it is it gets in my eyes and it burns all day long. I can't tell you. There's so many sunscreens that just aggravate me. They clog my pores. They make my skin, I get ingrown hairs from it. You know, some sunscreens, it just depends on what it is, but I just have a lot of problems with some. But let me tell you, this one, I do not have any problems with. I love the smell of this product. I love the way it pumps. It's, you know, it's a refill, so you can actually pop it out and get just a refill in it. Rihanna just did so good as far as I'm concerned. I love the smell. Some people don't like it because it's got a little bit of that. It's a cherry blossom, I think is what is in it. I just love it. It just looks beautiful. It makes your skin look so pretty. And I put this underneath. I put this on first, and then I put another, sometimes a little bit of a more of a lighter weight moisturizer over top of it, just to give me extra moisture, because, you know, I'm bougie and I do too much moisture. But I do a lot of moisturizer. But I just love the sunscreen. It's just so good. And, you know, with that said, let's talk about another, because again, I've got a lot of skincare products in here. I'm going to talk about this cleanser by Dior. Okay, so this cleanser is the new cleanser. This one is the Lemouse On-Off Cleanser. It has from the Dior Garden, and it helps with purity. So it's like a nymphaea is like a flower. So basically, it's airy and delicate, and it helps the effective of the foam to free the skin of impurities and urban particles. So off, it illuminates impurities, particles, makeup residue, and on, it soothes and protects the skin's hydration and barrier. So, I mean, again, I know that, again, I'm just saying that I work for Dior. They did not give me this. I bought this one myself. So, I will tell you, because I do like something when I double cleanse. I do sometimes like something that foams, but the problem is I always find if I use anything that foams, it usually dries my skin out. And if you're dry, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So anything foamy normally it might feel good when you're doing it, but then afterwards you feel really tight and you feel really dry. So I have a really bad problem trying to find something that's foamy that actually works. So that's a problem that I've always had with trying to find a good foaming cleanser. So when they came out with this one, I mean, I read some of the reviews. I think it was on Sephora and a couple, because I actually picked this up at Sephora too on the sale. So I wanted to try it because it's a brand new product. It's only been out like maybe not even 3-4 weeks, maybe a month at the most. And I think it's around the $40 range, I think, and you get 5 ounces in it. So anyway, I thought I would try it. I mean, you know, because I thought, well, what the heck, if I don't like it, I'll just take it back. I've got to tell you guys, this cleanser is so freaking good. So it goes on a little bit like, it comes out like a lot. You don't need a lot of it. So a lot of it comes out, it goes almost kind of like it's almost like, I can't describe it. It's like not a mousse, but it's not a gel, and it's not a foam. I mean, like a heavy foam. It just gives like this beautiful, clean, radiant kind of a feel to it. But it's really moussey and airy, and just it feels really, really good on the skin, especially after you double cleanse. And it just feels so good on the skin. It also does a really good job in the morning too, if you just want to use a tool, or if you want to just use a little bit on the skin just to kind of clean your skin a little bit lightly. It just feels so good on the skin. So it just literally, it foams up quite a bit, so you don't need a lot of it. You know, and you just rinse it off, and it just makes your skin feel so clean and so fresh, but it doesn't strip your skin, which is what I thought it would do. I thought it was going to strip my skin because all the reviews that I saw were combination oily, and they were all like, oh, I love it. It feels really good. It's got a little bit of a smell, and it does. It has a little bit of a clean smell to it. You can definitely smell the nymphaea flower, or the flower that's in it. And I think it also has like cornflower floral water in it as well. So you can definitely smell a little bit of that. You know, I don't mind the smell because I love the smell of Dior's products. I love the smell of Lancome's product. I don't have a problem with Rose. I don't have a problem with that. But I mean, maybe the smell maybe throw you guys off a little bit. So there might be some. So if you are in a store, I would definitely check it out. I would smell it, you know, just in case, you know, but it smells very fresh to me. So it doesn't bother me. So if you don't mind a little bit of a fresh smell, it doesn't matter. You're going to rinse it off anyway. But it just makes your skin feel amazing. So I definitely recommend this if you're a little more normal to dry, or if you want something that's a little bit foamy, but you've always been kind of scared to use something foamy, but you want to try it, especially if you use the makeup dissolver at night and you want something extra just to help make sure you get the excess makeup off, and you don't really like a milk, or you really don't like a lotion cleanser, or you don't like anything like that, which I do. I also use the milk too. I also love that too, but I just love this. This is just such a good product. So I definitely recommend this for anybody, especially no matter whether you're normal, dry, oily combination. I think you would really, really like this cleanser. So I would definitely give it a good recommend. So I told you guys we got a lot of skincare in this video. This is probably my most infused monthly skincare or month that I've ever done. Usually monthly is full of makeup. This month it's been full of a lot of skincare because I haven't really tried a lot of makeup in the month of April. And then what I have tried, and you know, I've enjoyed, but I haven't really got to do a lot because I've not done a lot of makeup videos. I'm finally just getting caught up on a lot of my makeup videos. But so my birthday, when I got to Sephora, they give out these little kits, these little Tasha. I got the little Tasha Dewey skin cream, which I love, and the Rice Wash Gentle Cleanser, which I'd never tried. So if this one is something that you may not like, or if it smells too rich for you, although Tasha does have a little bit of a fragrance for you, this is another another option, especially if you're a little bit more normal to dry, or again, if you're normal to oily, you could even use this one. It is very gentle on the skin. It feels really, really good. I was very impressed with this. I've tried the Tasha Cleansing Oil. I used to use the cleansing oil. I used to love it. It's a really beautiful, beautiful cleanser. It's a great makeup dissolver, but sometimes you still like a little bit of that foam afterwards. This one is a really good one. So if you are looking for another good wash and maybe the other one, this is a really nice one. The only way you get this one though is if you get your birthday in Sephora. It's the only time they give this one out, because this is I always want this kit. Usually when you go in, you get to pick your samples. This is the one that I always wanted to try, but you can only do it on your birthday. So, but if your birthday is coming up and you want to try it, then definitely it's something you can probably pick out when if you're getting anything from Sephora. You might want to check it out. So let's talk a little bit about Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty came out with this, it's called the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with the SPF 20. Guys, this is such a great tinted moisturizer. I mean, if you like a glow and you like to look radiant and you like to look really, really healthy, you would really love this. It goes right into the skin. It's really, really beautiful. It's a liquid, but yet it's not super thick and it's not thin, not too thin. It just dissolves into the skin, but it looks very, very natural. If you're looking for a very, very natural, dewy, radiant type summer look or a tinted moisturizer, definitely give this one a shout. The only thing I will tell you about this that I had problems with is the shade, because the shades are so weird. They're very, very yellow. Even the cool ones are very yellow. The warm ones are extremely yellow. The neutrals are yellow. I mean, they're just really wonky. So you have to really go in, but they do melt into the skin. So once you get it on, it's not so bad, but you really do need to test this in store. I definitely wouldn't recommend just buying this off of line, because I'm afraid you would get the wrong color. But this is such a beautiful tinted moisturizer. I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a really good tinted moisturizer or something lightweight. It's, of course, it's vegan, it's cruelty free. I think it's around the $28, or maybe not even that much. It's around that dollar time frame of Rare Beauty. It's not too expensive, but it's just a really, really beautiful. It is a nice, good tinted moisturizer. And then this MAC Stack Mascara. This brush, man, let me tell you, it does everything. It is the bomb. It is a really good mascara. I've been really, really impressed with this one this month. I did do a versus with the Princess mascara. I did do a video up, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. But this is just a great mascara. I think it's around $29 or $30. It's up there with most department store mascaras. And, normally I don't do a lot with MAC anymore. I don't do much MAC stuff. I'm not a big MAC fan, but everybody went viral on TikTok and I wanted to see what everybody was talking about. So I did pick me up one, and I've not been totally, I don't have this one on now. I've got on the Pat McGrath one right now, the Dark Star, but this one is just a beautiful mascara. It makes your lashes look so long. It makes them look so thick. It makes them almost look like fake ones, and you can keep building and building, and it doesn't make it look really cakey or heavy or anything. It's just a really beautiful mascara. I do recommend this one. I know some people have mixed results with this one, have said that it kind of made their made them kind of run up underneath it. It didn't stay on well, and they had the problems with it. I've not really had that problem with this one so far. I've really, really enjoyed it. So, I've not had the problem with it going up underneath. So I guess it just kind of depends on your lashes. You would have to give it a try though. I would definitely, I don't know if they have them in smalls or not, or if they have in smaller sizes, but it's definitely worth a check out. Worst come to worst, if you don't like it, you can always return it. That's what I always tell customers. I'm like, if you don't like it, you always bring it back. And they're like, really? And like, yeah, because people just don't realize that you can, if there's something you don't like and you've spent the money on it, you don't want to you don't want to keep it and just let it sit around your drawer, unless you just have somebody that you just want to give it to, or, or anything like that. But this is a really good mascara. I would give it a try. If this brush is like something you would like, or if you like a little bit more of a thicker, lengthening type mascara, it's very black. I think you would really enjoy it. I have another product from Dewey, but this is a lip product, and this is also a new product that they just came out with. I was blessed that I was able to get one of these. This is the Lip Maximizer Serum. It's the Intense Hyaluronic Lip Care. Okay, so this is a very unique top, it's an applicator. It feels really, it looks just like a serum. It feels like a serum. So it kind of goes on like it's going to be wet, but then it kind of like dries down like a serum does. It feels like that on your lips. When you put this on, you're supposed to put it on at night before you go to bed. You're supposed to put it all over the lips, and then you put a lip moisturizer over top of it. So you put the serum on first and then a moisturizer over it, or like a heavy lip balm or a lip mask or something over top of it to seal it in. Let me tell you something. Okay, when I first tried this, I was like, I didn't like the way that it tasted. I wasn't crazy about the way it kind of felt either, because it's the serum, so it doesn't feel hydrating when you put it on. It feels kind of weird. It's got almost like a dry texture when you put it on. Your lips feel a little bit more on the dry side, but you have to use a lip moisturizer or a mask over top of it. But let me tell you something. You put this on, and literally with a really good lip moisturizer on, the next day, you wake up, your lips feel so good. All day long, you know, your lips feel hydrated, they feel plumper, they feel really nice. They don't feel like you need to exfoliate them or anything. They feel really, really super soft. This is a really good product. I've been very impressed with this product. It's also supposed to help plump around lines and wrinkles around the mouth area. It's supposed to keep the lips more youthful and more younger looking. But again, the name of it is Lip Maximizer Serum, not the Lip Maximizer. It's more of a gloss, or it's more of a lip treatment. You know, you can use that over top of it to seal it in to give it the moisture, because it's more of that heavier, it's more of a heavy moisturizer type product, where this one is not. It's a little bit more of that serum. I don't know if you could, I've never really tried it during the day. I don't know how it would work during the day, but I love this product at night. It just feels so, so good. I definitely recommend this, especially if you have really dry lips, which I do. And if I don't put anything on before I go to bed the next day, I can really feel it, and all day long I feel like my lips are trying to catch up with me. This product has really been a lifesaver. I've really, really enjoyed it. I think the price for this one is around, it's around the $35 mark or $40. I'll put it down below. I'm not really sure, but it's not a super cheap product. But I mean, but it is Dior. I mean, you know, it's like if you guys using the Dior lip product, they're around anywhere between the $40 to $50 mark. So I mean, but it is definitely worth a shot if you have really dry lips and you want to try something from Dior, or if you use the lip maximizers and you love them, but you want to try something up underneath them, I would definitely give this a try. And then with that said, we're going to one more Dior product, and this is the Lip Sugar Scrub, and you put it all over the lips. It feels just like a balm, so it looks a lot like the Dior lip glows. So the lip glows all have they look just like this. They all have different colors in them. They kind of change the color with your lip tone and the way your body chemistry. But this is the lip scrub, so it kind of goes on similar like you would put it on. You just you rub it on the skin, and it's got a little bit of color to it, but you can feel a little bit of the sugar granules in it. So when you put it on, you feel like you got to wipe it away. But the cool thing is the sugar granules dissolve into your lips, so you really don't need to wipe it away, and it leaves a little bit of a color behind. So isn't that cool? It's really, really great. The only thing about it is I will tell you guys, it has been out a lot, and so Sephora's, stores, it's been out a lot, so it's been hard to track down. It's kind of like the lip oils almost. But if you guys have never tried this, and if you see it and you want to grab something, if you don't have a good lip scrub, if you've got one, great, or you might use something even cheaper, which is fine. You know, there's a lot of great options out there, not just something from Dior, but you can just use sugar on your lips or something like that if you wanted to. But it is a really good lip product, especially if you don't want to wipe it away, or if you don't want to wipe it off or whatever. This is a great product for your lips. We have something that I bet you guys would probably never think that I would tell you that I use, but I have been really experiencing, because of sunscreen, because of using more sunscreen lately, and then me, you know, working out in the gym and stuff, I get really clogged. My pores get clogged, or I get ingrown hairs, especially if I don't shave every day or whatever. I will get ingrown hairs. It just kind of happens to me. So I'll get them right through here. I'll get them I'll get it right around my nose, right around here. I'll just get little clogged pores. This is actually, I knit myself with my razor. So don't ask me why, but I got knit myself. But anyway, but I love this product. This is the Proactive Emergency Blemish Relief. It's a 5% benzoyl peroxide. It's very, very gentle. So, but if you do have a little blemish here or there, or if you don't want something skin that, you know, that if you don't have a little bit of, if you have a little glycolic, that works too sometimes. But this is just great if you just want to dab it on a little blemish, or if you've got a little ingrown hair somewhere, or if you just have a clogged pore or whatever and you just want to put it there. This is a great little product to just kind of put under just to help heal it and to make it just, you know, just advance it up to heal it a little bit faster. It's a really, really good product. Now, believe it or not, this little tube is not really cheap. I mean, it's just like about $30 for this tube. It's not cheap at all, but it's been good and it's great. And you only need a little drop of it only goes a long way, especially, you know, I wouldn't definitely recommend it if you've got a little bit more, if you have quite a bit of blemishes, or if you're trying to work a little bit more on cystic acne. I would only recommend this for people that just have spots. If you have that kind of a problem, I would probably do something a little more intense, maybe something with a little more glycolic in it, or maybe if you want to do something with a proactive, not that I'm recommending them whatsoever, but they do have a benzoyl peroxide lotion that with the moisturizer that you can put all over the skin. That probably might be a little bit better for you, you know, if you want to go that route, because you have lots of options or choices to do that if you're not seeing a dermatologist or if you're not in dermatologist care. But this is a great product just for like little spot treatments or just little blemishes all over. Now we're going to talk a little bit of bath products, and then with it comes a little history. So I'm not going to give you too much history, but a little bit of history. So back in the 90s, way back in the 90s, like around 91, 92, when I started using cosmetics, there was this beautiful line called Princess Marcella Borghese. And she was the princess who, like, I'm just kidding. She was the princess. She was. But she had this beautiful line that was, she was Italian, of course. And she had this whole thing around the Terma dei Montecati spa where there was this mud that was actually from the actual spa waters there that actually heal the skin. It is still there. The spa is still there. The actual place is still there. You know, but that is where she discovered this thermal water, or she was supposed to discover thermal water, which created Fongo mud, which is a mud you can put all over your body. The company is still around. They went through some legal obligations, some problems with the family, because the family sold it to another company. They sold it to Revlon, and then Revlon sold it to another company, and then they took over the name. Well, the family was still using the name and creating products with it, so it was confusing with that. So they had a little bit of it was a little bit backwards and forwards or whatever. Well, the company finally won the lawsuit, so they actually have the name over it now. So now it's not called Princess Marcella Borghese anymore, although her family is still, you know, there's still princes and princesses and what have you. You can check it on, you can Google it or whatever you want to check it out. If you want to read it, it's a very interesting read. But anyway, make a long story short, they now have over the name, so now it's just called Borghese. So Borghese, they had the most amazing bath products back in the day, and they still do. They still make it, and so I was able to find this at Dillard's because Dillard's started carrying the bath products again, and I was so excited because I love this Borghese. It's the Bongo de Vita foaming bath gel. It smells so good. It smells just like a spa. It smells so heavenly and so spiritual almost. It's just herbal and sensual, and it just feels luxurious when you foam it. You can put it in your bath. You can pump it into your bath. If you put it in your bath, you're really transformed into a spa. It feels so good, and it smells, the aromatherapy of it. It just smells delicious. It is just a beautiful, beautiful shower gel, and I think it runs around the 35. I think it's how much it runs. This is a 15 full ounce. So you do get a lot. It does foam up quite a bit. It's changed a little bit over the years because I remember the scent being a little stronger back in the day, but everything back then was really strong in scent wise. But it still has the smell. It's just not as intense as it was, so that you can tell that they've toned it down a little bit, but it does have that beautiful spa-like quality to it that is just amazing. It makes your skin feel really tight and firm, but yet hydrated at the same time. You can definitely feel that there's thermal waters in the product, so it feels amazing. And with that said, let's talk a little bit about the Borghese. It's the Tono body cream. They still make this. I can't believe it. They still make it. They've changed it up a little bit over the years. Again, it used to have a little bit more of a heavily herbal smell to it. It still has a little bit of herbal, but it's not as intense as it was. But the formula is just as rich and beautiful as ever. This is the body cream, and it is just wonderful. It basically, you can put it all over the body. You can knead it into places that you have problems. If you want to knead it on your abdomen or your buttocks or all over your legs or whatever, to help really make them look more supple, make them look more firmer. If you kind of work it into the skin and you circulate it, it does really make it feel tighter and make it feel firmer. But it's just this really beautiful, rich, like cream. You only need, like, it doesn't take very much of it at all, but it feels great. You can put it on your knees, your elbows, anywhere or all over. It just, and it has that beautiful, light, herbal, spa quality smell to it, which goes away after a while, so it doesn't stick around, so it's not one that lingers, so it won't blend with any of your fragrances or any of your fragrance lotions if you want to use those, or anything. It won't clash with anything, because after a while the smell kind of goes away. But it just, at first, when you first put it on, it's very clean. I recommend this for men especially, because it just smells really clean, especially this too for men. They would love it because it's not a lot to it. It just smells really clean and really fresh. So if you're looking for a really good present for Mother's Day, this is a really good set together. I mean, it's really awesome. And you can, and I think the cream is around, $50. You know what, at Dillard's I get like a little bit of a discount sometimes. They will do that sometimes for when people are in store and they're working there, they're helping out, they'll give a little bit of a discount. So I was able to get a little bit of a discount there, but I do know they carry it. They also have it on the Brigade's site if you want to check it over there. But I will leave it down below. But this is a great Mother's Day present. It just feels really good. It feels really good on the hands. It just feels amazing. It feels really beautiful. And two more things, and then we're done. So, so the next thing is the Dior Home Cologne. This is the most beautiful citrus, zesty, sexy burst of energy that you can ever get in a bottle. I mean, it smells so good. Now, this is formulated for men, or in Dior, we don't like to classify men or women's. Anybody could wear this because it is so fresh and so clean. It feels like you just took like the best shower, like after something like this. And I've been just using it all over my body, under my arms, all over, just spraying. And everybody's like, what is that you have on it? It smells so good. It smells so clean. It's a cologne, so you can splash it everywhere, but it's not so heavy like a parfum or a toilette. It's just so beautiful and so crisp. And it's just so zesty, and it just feels so good on the skin that even a man or a woman could wear this, because it's just so unisex. It's not even funny. You could use this even with other fragrances, and it wouldn't clash with it because it's just so beautiful on the skin. But I definitely recommend this if you like someone, or someone that you know that love that likes something really, really fresh and light and beautiful. And you don't want one of the other fragrances or something, or anything that's too heavy. This is just a beautiful fragrance to find. Now, I will say that it's usually on Dior.com. I do know that at Dillard's, if you can find it, it's on the website. It's hard to find it in store. So I would definitely check the stores to see if they have it, because it's not in every store, so you just have to find it. But it is a really, really good product. I will link the link below down for Dior.com, so you definitely can get it there, for sure. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful product, especially after the shower. It just smells great. The last part of my little April review series is I want to do a little bit of a rant. Okay, so this is my little rant part. It's not something that I really don't like, or not something that I really didn't feel, but I have to kind of just express my feelings towards it. So I hope you guys don't mind. So if you just want to end the video here, then that's fine. But if you want to hear my little rant, so I think you guys are going to feel me on this one though, so you might want to hear me out a little bit on this one. So there is a product that I love, absolutely love, and it's by L'Oreal, and it's called HYDRA Renewal Cream, Continuous Moisture Cream. It is a product that I've been using since like 1991 or 90. I've been using it. It's been out for a very, very long time. It is a 24-hour, very simple, absorbs easy, doesn't clog the pores, anything. It's just very, very lightweight. It's very lightweight, but it's super, super hydrating. So when you would put it on, it was like a moisture trap. So it would trap all the water in your skin, and it just felt really great. So on dry skin, it was like a cream, but then it would just glowy and radiant and just healthy. It was just so amazing. It was just succulent. Your skin just sucked it up and just loved it. And not only that, but it was like $7, $6.99. It's never really went up. It's like, you know, it's pretty much like been around that same mark all the time. So anyway, I ran out of it. And I was wanting to get me some more because during the winter, or, you know, sometimes I'll put it over top of another moisturizer, or just sometimes when I go to the gym, I just want to put some on just to really give me a really nice burst of hydration, because I just love the little bit. It's because it's not a thick, but it was really just juicy. It just felt really great. So anyway, so I picked me up another one. The packaging looked a little different because on the back they said, so on the boxes now it says same new look, same formula. So I was like, okay, well they just kind of like, you know, did a little bit more. And I looked to see if the price had changed. The price was still the same, still looked the same. So anyway, no, L'Oreal, it's not the same formula. Okay, you know what? This is what pisses me off about companies. And, you know, I've been in this business for almost like 30 years. So I've been doing this for a very long time. And I have used this freaking cream for a very long time. So I hate when companies tell me that, you know, oh, it's the same fucking formula. I'm so sorry to be, just kind of came out. I hate when companies do that to me, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Please let me know down below if there's companies that done that to you. I know that over the years, you know, I've worked for, you know, working for Lancome and Dior, they've done the same thing, but this just really bakes the cake. At least with Dior and Lancome, they will just say, okay, well, it is a different formula. We just, you know, we did change the packaging, but the formula is a little different or whatever. Or at least we know that and we'll tell customers that. This is very misleading because it says same formula. It is not the same formula. It is exactly like Lancome's HYDRA. And I mean, it's like a product that Lancome carries. It's like a gel cream, and it's like a gel. It's a gel now. It's not a cream anymore. It's a gel. Look, it looks like water. It looks like water now. Before it wasn't. It was a cream before, but it was juicy, and it was a wet feel, but not a gel feel. So when I first picked it up, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel like it at all. It doesn't look like it at all, because when you would kind of move it around, it would actually kind of move around it a little bit because it was runny, but it was kind of thick like. If any of you guys have used this product, please let me know down below what you got, if you've experienced this. Because I thought, well, you know, maybe I'm crazy. It's like, you know, and maybe it's because I haven't had it in about, you know, a couple months. It's like, maybe I'm crazy and I'm thinking wrong. Went on the L'Oreal website, I'm telling you, it went from 5 stars all the way down to 2 stars. Like, everybody is pissed about this. They are so mad. They are so, bring our cream back. Bring our cream back. How dare you change our cream? This is my cream that I love forever. This new one is a nice cream. I'm not going to give it, and you know, it's not bad, but what they did was they made it for more normal to oily skin. So it's like more of a gel. And I mean, this is and I get it. They're trying to be, okay, well, we need to update it. So we need to kind of like do some stuff to it or whatever. Okay, well, this cream was only $6 to begin with. So you know what? If you just didn't want to keep the formula the same, then why don't you just discontinue it? I mean, just get rid of it. Come out with a new, just repackage it and call it something different. Don't call it the same thing and say it's the same thing when it's not the same thing. You know, that just really pisses me off, and it makes me so mad. So what I did was, I was like, okay, I'm going to find the old formula. So I got this, so this one, well, then I went and bought another box. So I went and bought another box from Amazon, same price. I was able to get same price. Nope, same thing. Like, there was the old jar, I couldn't find it. I've looked, I even went on eBay, trying to find it on eBay. I mean, which I'm sure you probably could, but now you probably would pay like close to $50, $60, $70 for it, probably, because that's probably what people were going to charge for it when it was only $6, $7. So if any of you guys love this cream, and if you're mad like me, I left. And, you know, I love me some L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal. Just talked about the serum. I love the serum. I love their makeup. I love a lot of the stuff that they do. But I hate when they do this crap. So I left a really not a good review. I left a really bad review on it. Again, the cream is not bad. It's not bad. If you're combination oily, you will love the $6 cream. It's a very gel-like cream. It's very hydrating, but it melts into the skin, but you don't feel it afterward. It just melts into the skin. So it just feels like you have nothing on the skin, which is great. But, you know, but originally, and it even says, if I'm not mistaken, it still says intensely hydrate skin for dry, sensitive skin. It's not for dry, sensitive skin anymore. Maybe sensitive, because they did take away a little bit of the smell, and they took away some of the, I think maybe it might have been, I don't know if it was petrolatum in it, or there was mineral oil or something in it that they took out maybe, because I know they're trying to make things a little cleaner, and I get it. But I mean, but they changed the formula, and but it was misleading on the box. And so it was very misleading. It's misleading to everyone, especially if you've really loved this product for as long as I have. I was just really, really upset about it. So I'm so sorry that I'm having this little rant, but I mean, I just have to just say it. I mean, I'm just saying, just don't, if you're going to change something, just say it. Say, you know what, we changed the whole formula. We're trying to go greener. We're trying to be cleaner. We're trying to be something, or whatever. I get it. I mean, I get it. But you need to be upfront and honest about it. And, why not give 2 formulas? Why not do one that's more for normal to oily and keep the other one for very dry skin? There was no complaints about the moisturizer at all. As a matter of fact, it had 5 stars all the way down until they changed it. Everybody loved the moisturizer, and because it was only $6, $7, it was amazing. So, I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So, I mean, forgive me having this little rant. I just get really riled up about this kind of stuff because it just really makes me mad. And when I saw this and I have to talk about this. I have to talk about it because this just really infuriates me, because now it doesn't give me that feel that it did before I would go to the gym. It doesn't make me, it just goes into my skin. And then I feel like I still need 5 moisturizers over top of it, because it just feels just like a gel. That's it. It doesn't feel like it really hydrates me anymore. It doesn't do anything. So I'm just, but again, it's not a bad product. It's not that it went bad. I just hate that they just didn't come out and just say it. Just say, you know what, it's different. And, we changed it. And, I would have just discontinued it, or I would have come up with another product that would have been this one for more normal oily, and then the other one for more normal to dry. Just make another one. How difficult could that be? So anyway, I did leave a bad review on L'Oreal, and I let them have it. I was just over it. I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. It's like, don't do this to us. I mean, don't act like we're stupid. Like, I mean, companies make you feel like you're stupid sometimes. They really do. They make you feel like you're dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. They're just like, oh, we'll just do this couple little changes and we'll just say that it's a new look and it's the same formula, but they won't notice because they're just stupid people. So they're just buying our product. Excuse us, but we've been using this freaking product for 30 freaking years or more? I mean, come on. I mean, some of us have been using it that long. It's like we know what it feels like and how it smells and everything. So when you get it, we put it on our face, we kind of know. We're not that dumb. I mean, I just feel like they make you feel stupid, and I just hate when they do that, because then that's just, I don't know. I don't know what I think. I just get riled up about it. And I mean, you guys please let me know down below if that kind of crap happens to you, or if it's been a favorite product of yours and they might have changed it and they've done something different to it, or they tweaked it. I mean, again, I know, I get it. I'm in the industry. I know, I see it all the time. It happens all the time, but I will let people know that it's different. It's not the same thing. It's not the same fragrance. It's not the same moisturizer. It's not the same makeup. It's a little different. They've tweaked it. They've added some things. They've taken away some things, not just the packaging. So with that said, I'll get off my little rant and get off my little soapbox, but I just had to just throw that out there. But please let me know your thoughts down below. If you've used this product or maybe something else that you've had that issue with, because I just would love to hear it. And with that said, guys, that's it. That's all my little April faves for this month. Be a little bit more color in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you like it. If you liked hanging out with me, if you liked anything that we had to say, if you want to join our little family, we would love for you to subscribe. I mean, I get it. If you didn't like this video, then I can't help you. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. As far as that goes, but we would love to have you. So, make sure you give it a thumbs up and, like and subscribe if you want to. And, with that, we're going to say, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, love yourself. Make sure that you tell somebody today that you love them, because life is way too short. And make sure you show a little kindness today, because a little smile, a little happiness, a little, how are you doing? Sometimes it can make somebody's day. It can really make a big difference in somebody's life. And, and with that said, that's it, guys. And I love you guys. Peace out. We will see you again in the next episode. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And take care. And we will see you soon. Bye.